Hi. This week was full of creativity, which my weeks usually aren't, so I savored every second of it. I started reading a book, which you're gonna see here, and after being in a slump for months, I got 200 pages in. That's amazing. I also have some ongoing crochet projects in which I worked on this week. For the past few years, I've had journals, a written record of my feelings in a day or a fleeting moment. Although I don't write in my journals consistently, it's been an emotional outlet. When words become jumbled up in my head, I dump them between the pages. I also feel kind of guilty that I only use my journal just as an emotional outlet, but what else can I do? I've been watching Maria's videos on YouTube for the past 2 to 3 weeks, and she has inspired me so much. Her fashion sense, and she inspired me. She was the one who inspired me to create art, and it has been great so far. I don't know, I feel she is so calming. Anyway, let's talk about this project. I'm having fun with this. I'm almost done, but there's like a lot left because then I have to make a bandeau in this color. I don't know if I said this already. That's gonna take me a while. And also I'm gonna have to add some straps so I can tie this around my back, of course. So that's gonna take a bit, but this is like the biggest part and it's almost done, and it's helping that it's this mesh thing because this is very easy to build up, so you build up a lot very quickly. Having like a top idea, I feel very inspired by this, and I have it on my bed, so I've been looking at this all afternoon. And yeah, so I've been just crocheting, and when I crochet I listen to something, but I'm also thinking. So I've been thinking about this. I know this is not yarn, but this fabric, whatever, this thing that I can crochet with. I originally said, I told you guys that I want to do a bag, but I have been thinking about a top. Oh my god. So I draw terribly, but I wanted to get it out on a paper. Very quickly my very ugly drawing. So yeah, this is the top, and this is like, okay, so I was thinking, my mom has been telling me that there's like this new trend going on where you do like knitted necklaces, but it's like, so basically it's like crochet chains with, if you don't know what a crochet chain is, it's just like one of these, like these little stitches, but like a line. It's just a line, and they add like charms and stuff, and that's been on my mind, but I was like, no, I don't want to do that. But I was just thinking, like, I don't know, it just occurred to me whilst I was listening to this. I'm actually 40 minutes in. Oh my god. Anyway, I've been listening to that, and I just had this idea of doing like a choker with this gold, because I was thinking of other colors, but I'm just thinking this gold would be amazing, and it'd be a choker and a bandeau top, but have like little chains linked to the top. I don't know how that would look. I'm trying to picture it in my brain, but I'm like not good at that. But I feel like it would look good. I like connecting, maybe two or three only, and in the back or only in the front. I don't know. But I feel like it wouldn't be that hard to make as well. But I don't know if what I have would suffice. I don't feel like it would. But I feel like that would be cool. Maybe. Could be. I don't know. I started crocheting when I was 15 years old, and I I did a couple of things before I found my love for crochet flowers. I have a business. I founded it 3 years ago. The first time that I sold my creations was on Mother's Day 3 years ago, my mom's birthday is very close to Mother's Day, and my sister and we decided to gift her like a hotel, like a 3 day hotel, experience. And at the time, I was not able to help my sister out with, the hotel and all those things. But I told myself that I was going to help. So on the week of Mother's Day, I created a bunch of flowers. I set them out outside the sun, outside our business, and I sold most of them. I got about $200 to $300, and I was able to pay a bunch of restaurant outings. And I I love crocheting because it brought me that memory. It also has brought me, obviously, a lot of creativity into my life. Also, it's my second business. I love businesses. I love creating. It's just like a very passion project of me, and it's one of the first things that fueled my creativity. Okay, so hello. It is still the same day. It is 8:53, and I just wanted to show you guys my outfit because I rediscovered this top in my closet, and I just threw this outfit on because I was going to go out quickly to get a Coca-Cola, and I just threw this on. But I'm obsessed. Like, I just lost my words because I'm obsessed with this. Let's first, okay, so the first thing that I'm obsessed with is the structure in this outfit. Let me tell you. So this top is, as you can see, it's giving me like a square silhouette on the top, and we have this little break. I call this the skin break, which like is like a visual aid on the outfit. Whatever, I know what I mean. And then my balloon baggy jorts, they are giving me a little cinch on the waist and then balloon. So I feel like it's such a good silhouette for an outfit to have. I threw this on. I chose the bag that I just crocheted. I don't know if it matches, but like honestly, I'm having a blast. I also paired it with my glasses, and that's my outfit, and I really like it, so I wanted to share. And also like my everyday jewelry. I fell in love with reading when I was 15. I fell in love with the way that you could, in paper, write a brilliant love story, something that would bring me to tears, something that would cause confusion or anger. And I I was just in awe on how magical books could be. I loved having an escape, just a quick little escape to a magical romantic world. You could just go there at any time, just opening the book. I read the 10 pages. I can go to sleep now. Let's try this. I'm scared. Not bad. Porque sabe a café bien light y luego siente el sneaker y al final sientes como que el nut, ¿sabe? Sabe cool. Todo por paso. Todo por paso. Eso me gusta porque si fuese todo a la vez sería overwhelming. Café, luego el chocolatito como que caramelo del sneaker y luego el nut. Approved. Chuleta. Últimamente me he sentido súper inspirada por la moda vintage y fui a esta tienda de viejitas, se llama Las Novedades, y conseguí estos capris por $5. Me encantaron y son súper stylish. Yo nunca fui una chica del arte, siempre fui una bailarina y bailaba hip hop contemporáneo y ballet. Yo era multifacética, pero sí de pintar y dibujar no fui. No me interesaba, honestamente. Pero yo cambio mucho. Yo siempre. I love change, honestly. There's people que are afraid of change. I love change. Me encanta cambiar. Yo cambio mi estilo, mis hobbies, mi cuarto. Antes, cuando tenía como 13, 14, como hace un año o dos, yo cambiaba mi cuarto semanal. Aunque lo que fuera mover la cama y like a dresser, yo cambiaba eso todos los días. Yo ni sé por qué, pero lo hacía y me encantaba. Porque me encantaba cambiar, me encantaba entrar a mi cuarto y que fuera algo diferente. Y pues sí, siento que siempre he sido así, de que me gusta el cambio, me gusta ser multifacética, me gusta tener muchos hobbies, me gusta hacer muchas cosas. Me gusta que puedo pintar, puedo tejer, también leo, esas cosas así me hacen sentir cool y me hacen sentir like me, porque soy así y no cambiaré, me encanta cambiar. No cambiaré, me encanta cambiar. Pero sí, sí me gusta mi nuevo hobby, me gusta pintar y he creado dos o tres cositas bonitas, me gustan, me gustan. Y ahora para el haul de lo que compré. Hello everybody, so I just got back to the house and I wanted to show you what I got at Walmart. A few days ago I also got some things, so I'm going to show you that next, but first this, I'm so excited. These are things that I wanted to get, but where I bought the other things, they didn't have them. What I'm most excited for is this. So fun. Yes. I've always wanted to have one of these little things. I got these brushes. These are from Royal Langnico. And these are more straight. These are for curved strokes, filling corners, shading work in tight areas. I needed one of these because I got other ones that were kind of like flat and round, but this type. I've been using them, but I wanted to do some lines, and on the art type that I want to do, I need like very straight lines, so I needed to get those. I also got a sketchbook. I also got some canvas panels. These are 8 and 10. I don't know. Some of the paints, I got these paints like 3 days ago. Let's go through what colors I got. I got this green. This was $1. I know it's not like the best quality, but you know I'm starting, so whatever. I love this shade. I got 2 browns by mistake. I got this yellow that I'm obsessed with. I got this red, which I really like. This blue and this purple and that purple beige color for when I want to do like tables and stuff. And I also had this white and this blue.
Called it a night. At a strange reaction. At the foot of the bed, sitting and facing away from us, there was what appeared to be a naked man or a large hairless dog in a flailing sort of motion right along the bed until it was less than a foot from my husband's face, and ran for the light switch, planning to stop him before he hurt my children. When I got to the hallway, the light about 2 solid years of hunting on the third week, I thought I heard something different. What I found was a shrill voice. It was the rake. I can't listen to it long enough to even begin to describe Set. I have not seen the rake since he ruined my life, but I know that he has been in my room while I slept. I know and fear that one night.
Sin interés por 50 meses. Ahora en Rooms to Go.
Viaja al sabor de Italia. Salsa marinara, queso mozzarella y pollo empanado. Internacional de pollo italiano en Burger King.
I do think that things follow you. Like, I do think that things follow you into whatever, the afterlife. Like, karma follows you. I don't.
I was 8, and there we remained until I went to college in Colorado Springs. Most of my memories are rooted in Rhode Island, but there are fragments in the attic of my brain which belong to various homes we had lived my parents alone. I came down with a fever. The doctor said I had mononucleosis, which meant no rough play and more fever for at least the met Mr. Widemouth. I think it was about a week after I was diagnosed with mono. My first memory of the small creature was asking him if he had a name. He told me to call him Mr. Widemouth because his mouth was large. In fact, everything about him was large in comparison to his body. His head, his eyes, his crooked ears, but his mouth was by far the largest. You look kind of like a Furby. He greeted me with a large smile on his face. I have a new game we can play, he said. We have to wait until after your mother comes to check on you, because she can't see us play it. It's a secret game. After my mother delivered more books and soda at the usual time, Mr. Widemouth slipped.
Siempre me ha gustado la naturaleza. Me gusta ver los árboles, cómo se mueven con el viento, la reflexión del el árbol en el suelo. Y siempre me ha interesado la naturaleza. Pero nunca saco tiempo para, pues, para ir a ella, para be meditative en la naturaleza. Y fui a ese parque y en realidad me gustó. Me, me gustó la vibra que había, the vibe. It was very calming. Y sí, me sentí en paz.
Una vez más. Al principio, ella le dijo que no lo haría, pero cuando él empezó a motivarla y pidió a los jueces una oportunidad más, ella dijo que lo intentaría. Y lo que pasó después dejó a
We're going to run some business errands, so I got dressed and I wanted to tell you guys where my outfit's from because, okay, so that is not the actual color of this top. The color of this top is really beautiful in real life and I want to show you. So this top is from Zara, ignore that. This top is from Zara. It's like 1 or 2 years ago. My jorts are from TJ Maxx, I think, or Burlington, one of those. I think it's TJ Maxx. Marshalls. One of the three. My shoes are New Balance. I got it at Baker's. This is like a shoe slash bag place. I've been obsessed with this shape and I love this color. And also it has some texture to it. And it was only $20. $20. No, 15. And that is my outfit. I think it's very cute, very casual for running errands. And yeah, let's go. Also, painting. There is no painting update because I have not done anything yet. Yo soy una matcha girl through and through. Me encanta el matcha con oat milk. Mi receta es oat milk, 3 cucharadas de azúcar morena y sometimes el cold foam o el foamy que pues le echan encima y en realidad me gusta. Ese está un poquito muy sweet. Últimamente estoy tratando de cut my sugar intake porque, miren mi bebé, he's so cute. My sugar intake porque tomo demasiada azúcar, demasiada. Aquí estoy pintando la pintura que les hablé. Ahí estaba tratando de fix up the sky y todavía no sé qué hacer. So, no les he mostrado, aquí en este video se va a acabar y no les voy a mostrar porque todavía siento que se ve fea. So, la quiero arreglar. Anyway, espero que les haya gustado este tipo de video. Creo que me gusta este tipo de video diary, y siento que es fun porque yo grabo mucho lo que hago, pero no hablo en los videos. So, me gusta este tipo de como narrando video diary type y en realidad me gusta, como que I'm having a lot of fun. So, creo que voy a hacer más videos así. Díganme qué creen. Anyway, eso es todo por el video de hoy. Bye.